NIT Jamshedpur. First and foremost, I convey my profound joy that Almighty God has bestowed upon me the honor
Who are
to
next
serve
after?
as the director of NIT Jamshedpur.
So, since we are not able to connect Dr. Shukla, we'll be playing the short video from our new director, Dr. Gautam Shukla. He is currently the director of NIT Manipur. He will be joining NIT Jamshedpur shortly. So, we'll play the video from him.
I will formally join there very soon. NIT Jamshedpur. First and foremost, I convey my profound joy that Almighty God has bestowed upon me the honor to serve as the director of NIT Jamshedpur. I will formally join there very soon. I was delighted when on 22nd April 2023, Professor K.K. Sula, President Director of NIT Jamshedpur and also patron of NIT Jamshedpur Alumni Association, introduced me to Mr. Jitendra Kumar, President NIT Jamshedpur Alumni Association. I felt proud and happy to know that at present NIT Jamshedpur Alumni Association having 5,000 registered members, including 1,050 live members. I hereby convey my heartiest congratulations towards the Alumni meet slated to be held at Atlanta.
Yeah, we can see you. Mrs. Shahid, we can see you. This is the only thing is, I'm not sure what's going on with the function. It's like now some. No, now we can see that. You're on mute. You are on mute. You're talking, you're on mute. Oh, sorry. Somebody is muting us. Somebody from the system is doing it.
Towards their alma mater and towards academic community as well as society at large. The authority of NIT Jamshedpur would definitely
ऑनलाइन तो है I think
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, may I please request everybody to get seated. We have some special speakers, guests here who would like to say a few words. So would definitely need your attention, please. Once everybody is seated, we can resume.
Good morning, everyone. This is Neha Prakash. I am from 2012-16 batch. First of all, thank you everyone for being there. only female member of NIT Jamshedpur, and I request everyone from the female community to come forward and increase your participation. So next we have Behra sir, and I would like to introduce him first. Mr. R.K. Behra ji of 1967 to 72 batch, he is from Pune, India, and he is here on June. And he was planning to be a person initially, but due to some reason he could not come. So he is a well-known businessman from RIT NIT, and he knows how to start a business with 10 to 20,000 rupees, and he make it 2,000 crore business. So he also believed in giving back, and he has contributed over 2 million INR to NITSA and has placed a lot more to create an innovation and incubator center in NIT Jamshedpur. Without further delay, please welcome Mr. Behra ji to deliver his message to all of us. Behra sir.
Yes. Sorry? Yeah. Is it okay, Jitendra ji? दीपक जी आप बोल रहे हैं क्या? दीपक जी बोल रहे हैं अभी बोल कौन रहे हैं? नहीं
Hello.
Sir, you can start.
Yeah, Deepak was talking. Behra ji, go ahead.
नहीं मुझे बोलना कुछ नहीं है.
Behra ji,
कि अभी शुरू करना है कि नहीं करना है?
yes, you do. You go ahead, Behra ji.
No, they have already started the function. They want you to say few words.
Behra ji.
नहीं, I am hearing किनका आवाज आ रहा है वो सुनने में आ रहा, समझ नहीं आ रहा कहाँ से आ रहा है.
I think the last he was asking you to speak something.
Yeah, no.
So if you can say a few words, that would be nice. I guess they are probably listening.
Hello. हाँ जितेंद्र जी. जितेंद्र जी अनम्यूट कीजिए. जितेंद्र जी अनम्यूट करिए. नहीं सुनाई पड़ रहा उनको. सुनिए ना, सुनिए, आप अनम्यूट करिए, आप शुरू करिए ना. ऐसे सडनली हमको बोलने के लिए क्या बोलना है? है ना? सॉरी. साई जी बोल चुके हैं.
We can hear you. But we are not seeing it. Okay, I will take a few minutes and then Mr. Behra. I must congratulate all of you, those who are in USA, that you have done a great job. In fact, this initiative for formation of job on an international level came thankfully from USA. Jitendra took the lead, and one evening, fine evening, he spoke to me. And I said, after that, I think we can look back. This has been a great exercise, and a period of about 1.5 to 2 years. We extent of connectivity and connectedness that we have been able to establish and achieve is unprecedented. Large number of our friends came out of NIT Jamshedpur all over the world, more so in the case of USA in different cities and towns. So it has added immense value. Now people are able to talk to each other, conduct their personal problems, personal issues, and so on. I think this has been a great achievement. We are interacting with the college administration, and we are also working toward a simulation center and several areas of interactions with the institute and see how the institute infrastructure improves, how the research projects our students are able to do, what type of support we can provide. So that the focal points of the institute infrastructure, faculty members of the institute, students, and also last but not the least, in what way NIT can relate to the community around Jamshedpur and outside in general. So that people feel that it's not only inward-looking organization, only for institute and connected, but also it has a concern for we have been interacting on a number of occasions. By dividing board has been interacting, working group has been interacting, and a whole lot of things, accounts have been worked on, a whole lot of things. And I must acknowledge the interest and the efforts Pani has taken in trying to create a very good database, very good for each other. So far as my own area of work, many of you know, a bit to mention that Indian energy sector, like the global energy sector, is passing through a tremendous transition. Are you able to hear me, or am I not connected?
Yeah,
I think we can hear you. We can hear you.
we are hearing you. Thank you.
Okay. So I was mentioning that even after retirement in 2007, as Power Secretary, and I was the longest serving Power Secretary in India, in the history of Power Ministry. And I had a good coincidence of having to do major historic things at that time, the form of Electricity Act, whole range of policies, which has changed the face of Indian power sector. When we entered this century, we were less than 100,000 megawatt capacity. Today, we have 400. So, at this point of time, for the last 5-6 years, when these climate-related issues have emerged in a much stronger way, and Indian government has taken lead in this matter, I think energy transition for India and for the whole world is an important task, and particularly for India is an important task. We are highly fossil fuel centric. The south of Asia is fossil fuel centric, and therefore we are trying to reverse the trend of coal-based generation will continue, because coal is one of the, and perhaps the best source that we have in energy. We don't have gas, we don't have crude so much, so our import dependence on crude and gas on crude, which is almost 55-60% of what we can do, and gas also 50%. So obviously, while it is our anxiety to see that the trend is reversed and we become a little more renewable dependent, and therefore the government has taken the lead to have a massive expansion of solar power capacity and wind power capacity. And a lot of efforts are going on the new areas like hydrogen, coal gasification, and coal electric vehicle. We are almost transforming the railway sector. I happen to be the chairman of the advisory board of the Railway Energy Management Company between 2015 and 2018. At that time, we suggested that from 16,000 kilometers that we had railway tracks that should move forward. At that time it was hardly 25%. Today, more than 80% of railway from diesel, railway system, from diesel to electrification and that. So the whole range of transformation is taking place. Many of you will be hearing about carbon emission. I must say that as compared to the rest of the world, particularly USA, our per capita carbon emission is much less. We are 1.9 ton, China is 8 ton per capita, and USA is almost 16 ton. So therefore, when people talk to you about carbon emission and its track record, you can say that India is reasonably well placed, and more important to what India is doing and will continue to do is further transform from a fossil fuel-centric power system to a more benign, renewable, because 500,000 megawatts is not a small dream, and it should happen within a period of 10 years. So these are some of the issues we are struggling. When we enter the century, rural India, 60% of rural India did not have access, 60%. And there were 6 states in the country where the access to electricity was only between 5 to 20%. That means 80% and more did not have access. Today I must say that the type of transformation that has happened post-Electricity Act 2003, and I take pride in being closely associated with its enactment, now almost 99% plus are electrified. So things have changed for the better. Of course, during this period from 2 weeks back, or maybe a week now, India has become the most populous country in the world. You must have seen. China has come. We have surpassed China marginally by a few lakhs. But what is important, even that is an issue which has been with great interest projected here, that our population profile is much younger than this generation. There is a debatable issue whether largest population should be very happy or it should be less. But I think there is a view that the type of profile that we have that is going to help in economic and social development. I think you have come there for revising, for meeting, having a get-together. I don't want to make a lengthy speech. I thought I should share, firstly, the great job that you have done and need definitely about the USA and from all of you. And you continue to support this endeavor, and we are proud of all of you. And secondly, a little bit of what we are doing. I am also the energy advisor to Government for Southeast. We are trying to do a lot of things for Southeast countries as well. And that is also to a great extent improved. Energy has to a great extent improved our relationships with them. So these are some of the thoughts. I mean, I can go on and on, but the occasion is not for the speech, and I wish you all the best and a nice whole day of fun that you have organized. Thank you.
Can we have a big round of applause for Mr. Rami? Hi, I am Himanshu Jain and I'm 8690 batch. Guys, may I have your attention please? So you just heard Mr. Ram Vinesh Shahiji. Shahiji is a top bureaucrat in the government of India from NIT Jamshedpur.
Gathered to really enjoy and meet with each other and reunite with each other. It's a really amazing that around 200, I believe 200 members are attending, which is the first of its kind outside India, if I am not wrong. Sahiji has now narrated about the work done by NIT. I fully agree with him that NIT, within a short span of time, has really done a good job. NIT and NIT relationship is getting more stronger and stronger. Lots of initiative NIT is taking. I think Jitendra ji must have narrated what are the various initiatives which NIT is taking. And Professor Shukla, who is now outgoing, the new director of NIT, will be joining very soon. I'm sure he will also extend the same kind of cooperation and initiative to make NIT and NIT relationship stronger, so that NIT can really support the NIT for its various improvement plan. My friends, we all are now probably settled in USA. You have gone from here, you have done your engineering from NIT Jamshedpur, and now either you are doing a job or you are doing any kind of business. It's really good. You are supporting your family, you are earning a good living. It is actually excellent. But I would like to focus on one thing, that while doing your work there, while pursuing your career successfully, I would urge you, request you that you should not forget your native place, your country, your nation, and more so your alma mater. In whatever way you can contribute, you must contribute to your alma mater and to the society wherever you belong to. Help the needy people, even whatever best you can do for NIT Jamshedpur, please do that. I think Professor Sai probably present there. Jitendra, I think Professor Sai is there in the program. I think he is there. So our seniors are doing a lot of social responsibility work, even staying in USA. Dr. Sai also, hello. Very good, very good. Good morning, Dr. Sai. And he is now planning to do something for the tribal people in Jharkhand. And similarly, Jitendra ji is also doing a lot of social activities in his area. Even after settling down in in USA for last 40 years, but he has not forgotten his roots. And every year he used to come and he also does some socio-cultural activities in his area. So friends, I would also ask the same thing. As you all know that I being an entrepreneur, I think Jitendra ji has definitely introduced a little bit about my entrepreneur journey and how I have started after passing from NIT Jamshedpur in a very small way. Now we are quite a sizable company, having our manufacturing units in India. We have 13-14 plants, and one in the US, one in Mexico. We Can you hear me, all of you? Yeah, very good. So apart from our business, the business is for making profit. It's not for making profit, in my opinion. If you are not giving back to the society, then we are not completing our job. So we do a lot of your social responsibility, CSR activities in healthcare and your education. I can quote one or two examples. Like last year, not last year, I think 2-3 years ago, I supported, apart from my company, I supported personally a child of 2 years age suffering from cancer, blood cancer. You're supposed to go through the bone marrow replacement. I took the entire responsibility and expenses, and now he is perfectly okay, that boy, coming from a very, very lower middle class family. Similarly, in education also, I think Jitandarji, I don't remember the name of NIT alumni who died suddenly in accident. So we supported 2 children and we bought the entire study expenses, fee and all that. Permanent, yes, permanent. So 2000 batch. So I gave a little bit example. Similarly, we do not many CSR activities. So I urge that whatever way possible, please do that for your native place, around native place, or country, or state, or whatever you can do for your nation. I mentioned about the renewable energy sector, what India is doing. India, in fact, this government is doing a great job. After structural reformation, now government is thinking of process reformation, as IG mentioned about that. How the process should be reformed so that the things can be implemented effectively, whatever structural reformation has been announced by the government. So whatever, whether it is a power sector or railway sector or whatever sector, in fact, government is doing a lot of job. Now, for example, the IPR registration process is so lengthy in India, while in US, every year 8 lakh IPR is being registered. In India, only 9,000. So that also they are going to expedite so that it can reach at least 1 lakh per year. You can understand how important is IPR for India. We have applied for the IPR at least 10 or 12 IPR. Only 2 IPR so far in last 5 years have been approved. Others are under consideration. You can understand how long they are taking. So all this information is taking place. India is going to a great place. India is growing at 6.5% this year, and subsequent 5 years also it will grow. It is going to be by 2027. It will grow on an average 7%. That's what it is really very difficult to say in this unpredictable situation. But that's what is the prediction of various world corporate leaders and economists of India and all that. So friends, you are in US, in North America. You enjoy there, but don't forget your roots and please help here the needy people in whatever way you can do it. That's what my today's actually I wanted to focus on these things only which India needs. You know that India, the underprivileged people, population and all that, how government is putting a lot of effort, but only government effort will not work. So this is what I am trying to communicate to you. Maybe you will say क्या सीरियस स्पीच आप दे रहे हैं, हम लोग इधर पार्टी मनाने जा रहे हैं, हम लोग यहाँ म्यूजिकल डांस का प्रोग्राम रखे हैं और आप यहाँ सब ये सब बता रहे हैं कि भाई गवर्नमेंट क्या कर रही है, कौन क्या कर रहा है, कैसे कर रहा है, बट ये जानना तो जरूरी है मेरे हिसाब से। तो इसलिए मैंने ये आपको बताया। मैं आई डोंट वांट टू टेक मच ऑफ योर टाइम। I think it's going to be a lunch time. After that, you must have a lot of programs, Jitendra ji. So, with these words, I wish all of you all the best for this program. Please enjoy the program. And one more thing I just forgot. I must congratulate Pani ji, must be present there, and Jitendra ji for their untiring hard work which they have done to really develop NIT, and NIT has reached this position today. And your Pani ji, first batch. In this age, he has been traveling all over the world, Europe and Australia and all these places, and that is okay. So thank you so much, Jitendra ji. All the best for this. Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone. Hello, can you guys hear me? Well, I don't think so. If I can hear you, that means you don't hear me. I have to introduce a very prominent member of NIT, very senior member, so please show some respect, sit down and hear him out if you don't want to hear me out. I am the third most senior most senior member of your college, and then I think comes Dr. Sahai and Pani ji. So if I can hear you, that means you are not hearing me. Please sit down, show some respect. We seniors know what juniors go through the ragging, but we are not here for that purpose. So please show some respect and hear us out. Thank you. My name is Balkishan Sood of 6368 batch and a member of the NIT or NIT North America Board. It is my privilege to welcome and introduce Dr. Sahai to our esteemed alumni. It seems like I have known Dr. Sahai for 50 plus years. Even though we have not met so many times. Sahai ji may be 1 or 2 years senior to me. After he graduated from RIT, he started working as a lecturer, and I remember, if I can recollect and think, I think he came to our class teaching us theory of machine. I believe that was back in 1967. The next time I met Dr. Sahai in Greenville, South Carolina, in the office of NCEES, which is a body that conducts the professional engineering examinations. We were there to write and review some of the problems that would appear in the PE license courses or examination. Dr. Sahai has been in the academic field for 50 plus years. He is Vernon de Rosa Distinguished Professor and Director of the Center for Manufacturing and Metrology Mechanical, Aerospace and Acoustical Engineering at the University of Hartford, Connecticut. Dr. Sahai has also served as Governor, Section Chair, Vice President of Region and many other posts with American Society of Mechanical Engineers. Please give a big round of applause to Dr. Sahai and welcome him on the occasion of his 55th wedding anniversary, which happens to be today.
Thank you very much, Sood Saab. I call you Sood Saab, although you are the first batch of students that I have privilege of teaching at NIT Jamshedpur, now of course it is NIT. When I talk about NIT, I think it will be very appropriate to talk about the first people who started NIT, and that is Dr. R.P. Verma. I can't forget the dedication with which they started the first in the college itself. He was a superintending engineer in Odisha, and at that time he was hired to start the NIT Jamshedpur. I have not seen that bridge that was made of barrels across Karkai River, but I'm sure that Pani has seen that. By the time I came in 1962, we had the solid concrete bridge made over the river Karkai. Pani has seen a lot more than this, but I also have a privilege of doing one thing definitely, and that one thing is that we were the first occupants of new campus. Pani was first batch, but we were the first occupants of new campus. Any of you who have lived in Hostel A, they came only after we did. I still remember my room number A212. And they are the ones who inspired me to stay in teaching. And I have been in teaching since 1966. The day I graduated, I started teaching at the NIT Jamshedpur. We had a long tour of several places, from there to Delhi, to Dhanbad, to Waterloo, to Binghamton, and finally I ended up in at the University of Hartford, where we have a lot of things going on. This is a privilege that today, we are felicitations today, because we are here to celebrate NIT, and we want to make sure that all of us get the opportunity to be together. We are known by only three things: our parents and the school that we come from. And here you can see that whenever, especially those with Hindu traditions, they know that when we start anything good, we worship parents, and the next comes the Acharya or Gurukul. And I believe, personally I believe, some may not agree, that when we talk about Gotra, that is basically the school that we come from. All of us in Hindu tradition have Gotra, and so NIT Jamshedpur is our Gotra, to be honest. And we want to make sure that in that tradition, all Sagotras are brothers and sisters. So in that way, we are all brothers and sisters here, and we want to be one like that for the rest of our life. You know, we call brothers and sisters for the whole India too. Paniji, you are here. Many of you may or may not know that we have two people represented Paniji. First, Paniji represents two people from the first batch, two branches from the first batch. Paniji is from metallurgical engineering and Shalbala was civil engineering. Unfortunately, she is not here with us today, but if she was here, she would really enjoy. I have seen her personally when I was in campus. So again, our respect to both Paniji and Shalbala, of course, in honor to her. So with these things, we know that we are in a very good place. 200 people, can't believe it. It was 1995, I remember also that one of my friends, Bhavani Jaiswal, was visiting me from India. We sat down in my own office in a resort area and thinking, how can we get an alumni association created here? There was no way, so we decided that we will have our own batch, 60 to 66 batch, meet in NIT Jamshedpur. We did meet in 99, 2000, and later on we had our 50th anniversary, 2016. I think Jitendra was there too, right? Jitendra, it was a huge thing for us. 17. 17 January, I think, right?
27th of January.
Yeah, so we were there. It was a big thing. And I'm so thrilled today here to see that that particular thought that we had somehow has been put into place by energy from Paniji, from Jitendra ji, and from many others that you heard today. Arvind Shahi and us and me taught together at NIT Jamshedpur. Of course, BK Sood was our student, and so also Beraji has been our student. So we have a lot of traditions. Of course, in 50 years plus that I have taught, I have students all over the place. But with this, I want to send my good wishes for a happy day today and for every day in your life. Thank you very much. I want to keep it short.
Hello. Okay guys, back to the stage. So we heard from all the eminent keynote speakers, and I'm also being told to speak for some time, and I would not like to bore you so much. So I would like to just tell my journey a little bit, how I got, because I'm so thrilled and honored to hear these comments that we made a successful event today and it is very nice and 200 people joined. So I was pretty much similar, hey, working in my own house and working with the family and why to engage and what is there for me in it. So I'll give you a small story. What happened is, well, I'm a businessman, so I had to start a branch in Canada. And in Canada, it was very hard because I didn't know who to contact, what to do, where's the, and please guys, whoever is speaking, guys at the back, whoever is speaking, you are, please, if you can sit down, that will be really great help. So when I was trying to open a branch in Canada, it was difficult. I tried to contact some consultants in US. They were ripping off. They were not giving the right information. Then somebody gave me some information. Hey, there are a few IIT people in Canada. Narola is in this place, and Prasanna is in Toronto, and this guy is in Vancouver, and those things, and call those guys. I literally called those guys, and they made my life so easy. This is the CPA, this is the lawyer, this is this, and this is the guy who does all the taxation between Canada and US, and everything was done, like pretty quickly. So that allowed us to open our first branch in Canada. So from that point, I said, wow, what a network we have, and we are not utilizing that network. We are not connecting that network. Then I got call from some people, which I will take the names after my little journey, and they said, hey, you want to be part of the NIT Alumni Association, and you want to be board member or whatever. I said, yeah, I will do that, why not? But that was, at the time, I had a network in my head. Okay, I'm again businessman. So network, keyword there. But when I joined that group, and I saw those people are meeting every week, they are putting their heart and soul. People like Paniji, who is 83-year-old and working tirelessly in that corner and did not even took an option to come on the stage and speak for us. What is there in these people for here? We are again meeting friends. We are saying, hey, we are enjoying, and again we are reliving the memories. But what is there in this for people like Jitendraji? What is there in this for people like, hey, why don't they go enjoy Goa and have fun? Why they have to do that? But that is where the dedication came into the place. That's where the connection came into the place. Today, if I meet with an RIT person, I don't need any icebreaker. Okay, when I go to a client, I keep on thinking, oh, what is icebreaker? How do I introduce myself? How do I initiate the conversation? Here, there is no initiation of the conversation. We just talk, Shamji, Ramji, we hostel, up hostel, down hostel, this can't, that can't, Kasti can't, 97, 95, 93 people will relate to that. This can't, that can't. I understand every batch has their own can'ts. So that is, there is no icebreaker here. I can talk, connect with a RIT person at any time without any issue, and it is so much response from all over the place. So that belonging, that connection, that is what I saw in those groups. And definitely that inspired me, and that inspired so many people. So as Saiji mentioned, a lot of people tried to create this idea before. And again, coming back to my journey, one day I got a call, and it was tried before also, but those people were, I would say, put the foundation, but the remaining later we picked up. So I will, take some names who originally started, not originally, I would say there are a lot of people who started, but who really made some difference at the point, and they brought me into the picture of the entire NIT JA journey. So, that is not the current board I'm talking about. So just, I'll go ahead and take some names. If you guys please stand up, and I would like everyone to give them a big round of applause. So I would like to call on Mr. Dooley ji, and Babla ji from 1969 batch. Babla ji are there? No, he's not there. So Dooley ji is the first one. He called me. He said, hey Deepak ji, I know you are active this and that, and I want you to come into NIT JA journey. I said, why? Well, why not? I will come. I will spend some time. But once I start seeing the journey of these people, that is inspiring, guys. So I would request all of you to be part of it. Now we don't have Nirmal ji here. I would like to call Nirmal ji, round of applause. Babla ji, he's in India. Babla ji, he supported us a lot from India. Jitendra ji from the 73 batch, he was also involved at the time with us. Girish Venkatraman from 86 batch. Girish, I met you just now. Just stand up, please. Mohandra Roy from 91 batch. Partha Gogoi from 92. Partha Gogoi had a lot of, we know Partha Gogoi. Just give him a big round of applause. Partha, we miss you here in the event. And Deepak Goel, myself, I was part of that. Roy Bhushan from 97. And Ganesh Kaur from 99. Ganesh, where are you? So these guys were part of that previous group. Fortunately, unfortunately, that group was more focused on the North America side of it. And we wanted a global alumni. So Jitendra ji had a vision of a global alumni first. So he went on a journey of building the alumni at India first, from the college, ground up, from scratch, and build North America on top of it. And that was done in the last 2 years. So it is not just this which we are seeing. Now we are global. In every country we have an alumni association. In every city we have an alumni association. And so this is the power we have in our hand. You call it, whether your kids needs admission in university, you need some help there. NITians are there in the large corporations, CEO, CIO, entrepreneurs, unicorns, you just name it. I mean, it was eye-opening for me that how successful RITians are. You won't believe it. People are sitting at the top and that guy is from, say, I am from RIT. How many new students can get a job there? How many new students can get recommendation? Why new? People who want to change on the job, why they can't get a recommendation from that corporation where the senior manager or senior director or VP or whoever is a RITian. That is the power we have, guys, here. So I would, from this point, the script is written by Jitendra ji. I'm off script right now, so Jitendra is pinging me from the side. But Jitendra ji, this is dream come true, and dream does not go by the scripts. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for coming here and making it is a successful. We are working hard. You all know that. It doesn't matter. Until unless that is successful, that is the one what matters. And thanks a lot for you guys to make this event a successful event. So, thank you. And now I will hand it over to our Jitendra ji, and I'll give to you. Thank you.
Yes, thanks everyone. It was my dream, but of course he has named how we started the journey first in North America. He have thanks all of that. We started this in 2020, and then in 21 we decided let's go global. It took us a long time, but we registered. We are registered in India. We are registered here. One more name I want to recognize today in same thing is who came. That's the question. Who was the first alumni of RIT in North America? That's a quiz, and I don't think so anyone knows it. Answer to it. It was not Saheji. It was not Paniji. No, of course. It was, he is still in Maryland, Mr. Amiya Das. He is from 1960 batch. He is Paniji's batchmate. He is civil engineer. So Amiya Das felt the same way as Saheji or everyone saying, when I came in 80s, I didn't know any RITians. I met Sodji first time in 85 or 86, and I said, what is wrong? IITs have such a big organization and everything, they meet. My brother is from IIT Roorkee. He was meeting every week, creating an association, and when the hell we were able to do it. And finally we are able to do. So I also wanted to let you know, RITians in North America in 1965 or 66, they are here. And Mr. Amiya Das is the one who I believe, and I am 99.9% sure, because I checked with Pani. Manaka, you came first or who came first between you and him? Because they were the first RITians who graduated in 64. And he confirmed that no, Amia Das was here when I came. So I am 100% sure Amia Das, who is in, I believe, in Maryland right now, unfortunately he could not be with us today because of his health, but his well-wishing is also with us. And then Paniji came, Saheji came, I came in 80. And yes, it is not my dream, guys. We have given you a platform. It is all of you now who can make it or break it. We will be here only for a year or two. Paniji already have requested to release him as a brand ambassador. And I said, no, you cannot be released. I wanted to be released myself, but we will see. And of course, as Deepak said, I wrote the script, but I am also off script. So I am also speaking from heart. So I request particularly to my females alumni and my post-2000 alumni. You are not representing us yet, and we want your participation. So my request, as you say, Paniji haven't left the corner. So what he wants, it is his dream. I did one thing right. I requested Paniji to be brand ambassador. He accepted, and he is doing the great job. And I called him Bhishma Pitame of NIT Jamshedpur. I tell him, yes, you are 80 plus, but you are only 40 for us. And Saheji ka hamare, I talk to Saheji every other week. So we are dedicated, but we cannot do much without your help. And I don't think so. We have a presentation. If we can run through quickly, I will not time. We have done what we want to do, but I don't think so. We are all interested in that. I don't want to bore it. We work very hard, but if you can run quickly, yes, next slide. Okay, I can. Can you give me the copy of that presentation? Himanshu. I will, yeah, I have it, sorry. I have it. So yeah, this is vision. You can read if you can. We will share you. In next 10 minutes, you will have on your WhatsApp all the presentation. So I will not bother you. So anyone can share the presentation to the attendance thing and they can read. But two things I want to focus. We have to build. This board cannot do everything what we want to do. So I am looking the volunteers. Volunteers, and two things I want. If you are not registered on a NIT Jamshedpur portal yet, I believe everyone is, because otherwise Paniji would not let you in. Paniji is gatekeeper. And secondly, I know we are pushing it. If you are not life member, please do. You will keep hearing with me, from me and Paniji. We are not going to leave you alone until you are registered, until you are life member. And third one, after that, find your batchmate. And I believe what you preach, before that you practice. So before you register, you became a life member, and go find 2 or 3 more batchmates or RITN around the world. Get them registered, get them life member. That is the commitment I want from all of you today. Do I have hands up? Who wants to do it? I want everyone to find your batchmate. Again, before you do that, practice what you preach. So if you are not life member, Paniji will catch you. Paniji wohi kar rahe hain subah se baithe. So, and more than that, please Today we are 5,000 registered member, about 1,060 life member. Our goal is, on nutshell, by end of this year or next year, this time, we should be 10,000 registered member. And we know we have that membership. In US, today we have 650 registered members. I'm very glad at least 1/3 of those are here today. So that's a very good sign. Next time, please volunteer. After you become a life member, please volunteer. Please talk to me. Please talk to Deepak, because Deepak is the North American president. I am doing all over other place. And please be volunteer. Second thing I want, we have our, where is that, over there, we have our sponsors. You know, we have a diamond sponsor, platinum sponsors, and gold sponsors. So I want to make a group of all the business owners. We will start from North America, and then we will expand to all over the world. So all RITians, let's have please find your business owner, business friend, and have it. We can mutually take advantage. As Deepak said, how easy was for him to start a business in Canada. So we can build upon ourselves, our own strength, and then think about giving back. Don't forget your Gurukul. As Saiji said, as Behraji said, Behraji has pledged 50% of innovation center he has already pledged, and we are working on it. So whatever, $1 or $1 million doesn't matter. It is the involving, belonging. So with that, I think you are all already getting bored. I can talk for hours. I love to talk, but with that, I think we will. What time it is, guys? Yeah, so I think lunch. अभी हमारे पास हैं? हाँ, वही मैं बता रहा हूँ. So now we are going to recognize our sponsor. So next step, Himanshu, you want to take over with us, or you want me to continue? Out. So we wanted to, some of our sponsors couldn't match. And let me tell you one more thing, sorry, before that. The kind of support we got today, there are few people, and I will ask if nobody has Sridhar, do we have that list? So what I am saying, later on we started, there are I think 8 to 10 people, I don't have all the names, Sridhar can name them, but people registered knowingly that they are not coming. There are at least 8 to 10 people. He say, oh, we cannot come, but can we pay of registration fees? So that is the support. We call them bronze sponsors now. I would like to be their name. I know some of them, but I will forget. So that's why if Sridhar is around, he knows those names. But if not, I really thank you, all those people who registered for the event, paid $175, and people who were not sure they are coming, they registered, and about 10 people are not able to make, but still we make the total number, I think about 200, which is Deepak and Najir was saying, can we make it 50? Can we break even? And I said, don't worry, we will. And we did. So thank you all, and I will give it to Himanshu now.
Thank you, Jitendra Boss. Can we have one more round of applause for Jitendra Boss? And I would appreciate if all of you could please take your seats. You know, just this is an important section. We want to kind of thank all our sponsors who kind of added the momentum to this journey. And as you said, we are not speaking by the script now, we are just all speaking from our heart. So to start with this, I would like to first welcome our diamond sponsors. And we are going to give them a certificate of appreciation first. And then I'm going to request them to kind of speak 2 minutes or 3 minutes, give us about what they do, what the company is, and then share some nuggets about their journey in terms of what got them into entrepreneurship and how, and you know, what they would like to share with people here so that they can motivate or they can kind of inspire others. To start with, I would invite Deepak Goyal from 93 batch, from NIT JNA president, as our second diamond sponsor. Deepak Goyal. Deepak, you want to say a few words?
मेरा कोटा हो गया भाई। अभी मैं इतना सा बोलूंगा। अभी तो मार्केटिंग का टाइम है, पैसा दिया है। थोड़ा तो मार्केटिंग करने दो। अभी तक तो NIT के बारे में बोल रहा था। तो guys, yeah, no, anything I can offer to NIT family is less. So anybody, as Jitendra said, contribute as much as possible. Regarding the company, this is an IT software company, mainly focused on cybersecurity. And IT services is also part of it. We are in 3 countries and 18 states at this point in US, and we are growing very strong. So anyone needs any reference, any support, or bring us the client, always welcome. Thanks a lot.
Next, I would like to invite Mr. Paniji. As a platinum sponsor, Paniji from 1960 batch. Paniji, if you could be here, please.
Paniji as a sponsor.
Yeah.
And Paniji has sponsored the whole DJ portion. Paniji has sponsored more than the amount. So he has sponsored all the DJ expense for the event today. Paniji.
Round of applause for Paniji, please.
This certificate is not for me because I don't need it. You guys on the global alumni, I'm accepting this. From the global alumni, which you are the part of that, I'm accepting this certificate. Certificates, you are the one need the certificate. I don't need it, okay? But they are giving me, I will take it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
As you can see on the picture, so Behraji is not here in person. So I will accept Behraji's certificate if you want to give it. Because we have certificate for everyone. Not everyone, all the sponsors. That's I meant. So this is for Behraji. We will share with him. So thank you.
Next is for Dr. Giri Agarwal for R&D Dynamics of Connecticut, our platinum sponsor. I would request Mr. Saiji to please receive the appreciation of certificate on behalf of Dr. Giri Agarwal, please. Dr. Saiji.
Giriji is also relative to Giriji. So, because Giriji cannot make it, and let me tell you, Giriji is our non-NITian sponsor. He's not NITian or RITian, but he still sponsored the program. So this is for Dr. Giri Agrawal from R&D Dynamics. Thank you. And
So it's nice of Dr. Agrawal to have sponsored at my request, but I also invited Mr. Duli Agrawal to come here because he's related to Dr. Giri Agrawal.
Hello. I think thank you very much for coming here. It is really privileged. But when I saw Dr. Girdhari Agrawal from Connecticut, I was amazed to see, and I didn't know that before I came. I spoke to him and I spoke to Dr. Sahai. But when I saw the poster, then I found out. So when I go back, I'll give him the report. But I think he's the one first I stayed when I came in 1980. I stayed his house for almost 3 weeks. And he guided, so as Deepa told already, I think how important this NIT will be and is there. When I came in 1980, non-NITian helped me to get the job and everything. And he's our relative too in distant way, you know. So I appreciate Girdhari ji and my Bhai Sahab and Bhabhi ji, both of them. They are really wonderful people. And anytime you guys contact him, I think he's very, very helpful. Thank you.
Just to tell you that Dr. Agrawal is a graduate from NIT Jamshedpur, but he has done phenomenal job in terms of development. There is no airplane that you ride on which does not have the air handling cycle system that is designed by him. All airplanes, irrespective of make, have the air cycling systems developed by him. He runs a business, a big business,
we are working with him to do some project with Dr. Sahai and with the NIT Jamshedpur. We are in the process of organizing that. So, thank you.
Yeah, I think one marketing issue is there. All for mechanical engineers, Dr. Saha and myself, we are in the board and council for American Society of Mechanical Engineers. So I think all mechanical engineers should be part of that, probably here, you know, so we can.
Now I would like to invite Mr. Pawanchand Chakraguptaji of 82 batch. He's not here.
He's our only individual sponsor. He doesn't own any business, but he still wanted to sponsor it. He's from Columbus, Ohio, so I can accept and I will pass to him. He's from Columbus, Ohio. And on my one phone call, and I say, do you own a business? He said, no, but I still want to sponsor. So we are open for individual sponsor for next time. This is my marketing.
Next, I would like to, this is from Mr. Rupesh Srivastav, 84 batch. I would like to request Sandeep Padhyay boss, please come and take on behalf, receive it on behalf of Rupesh. And Sandeep boss, if you want to say some few words about the company and your journey, please.
I'll do that. Thank you. Rupesh is a partner, Sandeep is a partner or an employee or whatever, young soft. So that's why we got Sandeep here.
Thank you, Jiten boss. Rupesh, my NIT batchmate, he joined the session initially, but he couldn't be here because he had to travel to India for some urgent work. I think it's a wonderful platform. We have formed this organization, grand effort from Jiten boss, Pani boss, and personally I always wanted to see something similar. We NITians are very, very special. You know, over the period I have interacted with the the guys from and girls from various schools, and one way we all specialize. What I have seen that we are more apt, more ready for the real world. The ragging that we had to go through, the adversities what we had to face, the challenges we had to face, that prepared us better for this world. Many of us are successful. That's a great thing. Rupesh, my friend and partner, he started this company, Young Soft Incorporated, in 96, 27 years back. Many of us say that he had a vision, he wanted to do something. That's all bullshit. Okay, he was just casually sitting with friends, came an idea from the company, and actually the business suited his personality. Ravel boss here, knows him very well, and many others. So this is an IT company he formed. Very great with the network, keeping friends with the people, and that's what really has benefited the company and his friends and everyone. So I would say that if anyone is seeking any help, any way, our companies are there to help the NITians in any way. If anyone is seeking, any solutioning, any kind of help, any kind of business, definitely we will be there to help. And I'm very, very grateful to be the sponsor for this event, and we will continue to do that in near future. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Sumit Madan from 88 batch. Sumit, please. Sumit, you want to say something?
Just a couple. Hi, this is Sumit, and thank you Jitendra ji, Pani ji for organizing, and thank you everyone for coming here. Thank you everyone for coming here. So me and my wife actually came together from India here in '96, worked in all different kind of roles in banking. Then we started a franchise business about 10 years ago. We have done multi-million dollars in sales for the last few years, and now I am helping others to start their own franchise business. So if you need any help in starting your own business, please reach out.
And Sumit ji also has bring some gift for everyone. They were on the registration table, and some small key bottle opener, I believe. So that is also for next time, some ideas for our sponsor to bring some gifts for everyone. Thank you, Sumit.
Next, I would like to invite Sanjay Singh of 88 batch. Sanjay Singh. Oh, there he is. Round of applause for Sanjay Singh, please. One of our gold sponsors. Sanjay, you want to say a few words?
Sure. Jitendra ji, आप जितना बोलते हैं उससे हम कम बोलते हैं. But first of all, it's great to be here. A lot of new faces because I don't know many names. Even I was not able to recognize one of my batchmates when I was shaking hands. It has been like 35 years. I was so excited to be part of this meet because the one thing which I see always, we all work in an organization, and I'm always looking for a resume from NIT. Give me one resume. And at least I have been in a position where I can, wherever I saw, hey, this is a resume from NIT, I have extended my help. So that's one request from each one of you is that we are on the verge of pretty much going to retire in 10 years probably, who knows, right? But the kids who are in Jamshedpur, who are graduating or they are doing masters here, please help them. That's the mission. I think if we start, everybody will be better off 10 years from now, right? Lot of kids who are looking for, hey, I need a job, I need a reference, can you give me a reference? And I have seen the result. When I had, I don't want to be very derogatory, when I see a resume from other places and I evaluate those, when I had a NIT student, no matter what technology that person is working on, or you are going to put him on, he cracks it out in 3 to 6 months. That's all my experience. So NIT is a wonderful institute. Please extend your help for the next generation who is coming on board in the work life. Thank you very much, and I'm excited to meet all of you either between now and evening and chit chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Brahm Gupta for 93 batch. Brahm, please. Guys, this is not fair. Why 90 batch kitta clapping ho raha hai? Anyway, round of applause for Brahm, please.
Guys, we are both from same batch.
Thank you very much, and it's a great pleasure. I never expected that we'll have something like this in US for NIT, and this was a surprise, also a good surprise, and I'm very thankful to all the organizers who put a lot of effort in doing that. So a round of applause for all of them. And as you know, just like all of us, really indebted to RIT. I got my degree there, I got my job there, and I also got my beautiful wife there. So I'm double blessed.
She's part of the company. You should come. Come on.
She runs the house and the company.
She should be getting the certificate. I know.
She takes the shots. So a little bit about my company. This is a SaaS company. I started 10 years ago in 2013. Right now our go-to-market product is a very, very niche focused painkiller. What it does is whenever you hire a person in HR system, you hire the person, terminate the person, or there's a change of role, we take that information, apply algorithm, and create an identity profile. So your account, your access, your privileges, which system you have access to, all of that is fully automated. What it does is it provides direct cost saving, because typically this job is done by sysadmins who get a ticket from HR, they process it, and often new hire gets 7 days before he gets the access. We do it in near real time, and when somebody leaves, access is removed in near real time, so there's a direct cost saving, security and compliance, as well as we need companies meet certain regulatory requirement, which is around hiring and access control and so on. Been doing very well, 80 plus customers, fast growth, is still bootstrapped, and we are looking to reach to a point where we will go for Series A. So my request is, I know all of us are in very significant positions in our job, and most companies need something like this, so if you can connect me to those, that would be good. We also do referral and reseller models, so I'm happy to get into relationships and do some things together. Thank you very much.
You are the CEO.
He is the CEO. He's the one who has done the hard work.
You are taking the shots, okay? He's the CEO just on the paper.
Yeah. No, I just want to say thank you. As Brahm said, we never expected this to be such a large event. So thank you to all the organizing committee, our seniors who have really worked very, very hard to make this happen. So thank you to all of you.
Next time, double best makers.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Brahm, just stay here, please. Next, I would request Shyam Kumar from 94 batch. Shyam.
यहाँ भी सीनियरिटी से चला है मामला, RIT में सीनियर का मामला बहुत गड़बड़ है। Your turn, but let me tell you, Shyam was the first sponsor. And he went all the way to Jamshedpur in January. और अब आप बताओ यार,
Alright.
फिर रैगिंग हो जाएगी शुरू उसके बाद।
Ragging है उसका टेंशन। So, हाँ, मैं गया था मिलने। On a serious note, just now Nazir told me that वहाँ से 9 गुलाब जामुन and 11 रसमलाई गायब हो गया। Yeah, no sorry, 11 गुलाब जामुन और 9 रसमलाई गायब हो गया है। आप लोग जो पीछे हैं, पीछे बैठ जाइए। अभी पॉकेट चेक होगी। अभी पॉकेट चेक होगी अभी वो कहाँ गया है, right? So, folks. My name is Shyam. Again, Shyam name is very common for RITians. Again, chai wala, pani wala. वो जमशेदपुर एरिया में जब नाम नहीं मिलता है तो श्याम नाम डाल देते हैं. और then I also realized I was born in Ranchi, so maybe my parents did the same way. On a serious note, folks, there is never a better networking management theory that you get from your college alumni network. And I have been super fortunate. I tell you the story. First of all, RITians never let you sit comfortable. If you are comfortable, and you all were comfortable sitting at your home, look at one person, they bought you all over. And now you all are here. So, same way I was very comfortable in my job, and one of my college mate friends, very nice, अरे तेरी भविष्य क्या है, तू बड़ा कर सकता है, तू billionaire बन सकता है. And I gave up my job and I started this company. Company called Cloud Neuro, which I will tell you later on. But the power of networking, and I have no idea where I'm going, heading up. They started calling, and very much I found RITians. They came and said, okay, we'll give you money. So I have a lot of RITians here. They funded me. They were my angel investors. So thank you. And then I found a seed capital to start my business. Then I was looking for customers. So little bit I cried with few people, and then some of them, oh, come, I will become your customer. So I got some customers from RITians. Then I have some advisors RITians. So at the early stage when you start your journey, you have no one to look at, no one is going to support you. This is the majority of the journey for every entrepreneurs are, right? And this is the family that you get who come forward to support you. So I'm super fortunate to be part of this journey, and I tell you, just do it. Here, there are a lot of people there to help you, and they will support you. In a 30-second, my company, we are Cloud Neuro, cloudneuro.ai. We are a SaaS management platform. So in today's date, every company where you work, you may know there are too many cloud and SaaS applications. So what we do, we streamline those. We ensure that company buy what they need, company use, and pay what they use. And then ultimately we drive cost optimization and provide a good governance, SaaS governance to the company. Again, if you want to be part of my journey, please give me a call. We can have you as a partner, advisor, or you can always be the customer and referral, and we have all support system for you. So with that, once again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Shyam.
A lot of RITians help Shyam a lot. So next time, Shyam, you have to do diamond sponsorship.
Yeah.
Okay, give back.
No. He is going to sponsor next event in the Chicago area. Chicago is the next venue. Can I declare?
Sridhar.
Sridhar. No, we have, okay. But no.
Who's the next?
Next, I would like to Udar Pendalia from 99 batch, please. Udar. Sudha, you want to say something?
All right. How's the Josh, everybody? Cool, very nice. So looks like I'm the last one on the board here, and I don't want to be between you and the food. Everybody is looking back toward the food and smelling the good food. So I'll make it really quick. So first off, I'll start with gratitude. I would like to thank Pani ji, Jitendra ji, Deepak boss is here, and Naseed boss, and also the most instrumental one, Neha, and the entire NIT team. Give a big round of applause for everyone. And I would like to thank each and every one who has come out here and make this day such a special event. I would like to thank the family members who have come out here. I mean, look, we are like 200 odd people here. I know this organization did not exist like 2 years ago. And it's all the hard work that all of us have put in to bring like close to 200 people here in this room. So this is very exciting. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to share this space with one of the most intelligent people and some of the best brains in the world here. So I wanted to quote something from our college, which I remember, that is, technocrats make world NIT Jamshedpur. So I don't know who coined that, but every time I read that or hear that, my chest swells with pride, and the camaraderie in me is reinvigorated. So a little bit about me. I am Udar Patiala, 99-2003 electronics engineer. I was born and brought up in Adityapur. I was a day scholar throughout. My father, he is an entrepreneur. He had an industry in Adityapur industrial area. So I guess you guys know where that is. So through and through, I have been a Jamshedpur individual. So I graduated in 2003, and my first job out of college was with Cognizant. And fast forward a few years, 2008, my wife and I, we moved over to US. So that was not one of the best years to move to US. Some of the big name investment banks to the large automobile companies, everything started to tank and go under. So, but we survived the day. We somehow made it. And after 14 long and dark years of waiting, we actually got our green card last year. So we are very thankful for that. But getting the green card was not really enough. With everything that was going on last year and what Chairman Powell did with the interest rate, the ugly face of economic uncertainties was still staring at us again, right into my eyes. So I thought, how do we get out of it? What do we do about it, right? So I then started thinking about, like, we should really be financially independent and be financially free. So what does financial freedom and financial independence really mean? It means different things to different people. For me, it is really having to work when I want to work and not really have to worry about paying my bills or putting food on the table. It really means like spending time with my loved ones, with my parents, aging parents back home in India. So luckily I started on that journey a few years ago, and I'm at a good place where I feel like pretty confident. I see the end in sight. And with that, basically, I wanted to help and give back to the community. Enter Prosper Easy. So that's the company I founded to help people like me on the journey like me to come and invest in commercial real estate. And that basically will be a passive investment. We basically vet more than 100 deals per month, where we kind of look at the best investment opportunity in top rated markets. And we basically invest in apartment buildings and multifamily. We bring it and provide those opportunities to our investors. So prospereasy.com, that is a live website. Please go and check that. You have links to book call with me. You can schedule call with me, and we can take it from there. Thank you.
Thanks, Siddharth. Can we have a picture with all the sponsors, please?
I think we need to make a 2 rows. All the tall
tall one go in the back. All the tall ones go in the back. Not lying in. All the tall ones. Wait for Paniji.
The food is not far from you, just couple of more minutes and we will be serving the food. But before that, how about I will invite Ajay to come in and help organize the picture by the decade or by the batch, depend upon number. So Ajay, please help us with the next step.
Thank you. Thanks everyone. Thanks for your time. So we will be heading to lunch after this, and post that we will have the photo session. And to avoid the chaos, we kind of like group the batches together where we don't have enough number, so that we have a group of roughly around 20 people in all the groups, and we'll have the photo session with all the 20 people in that group, as well as you can also take the batch-wise photos. And please include your spouse, your family in the photo group. So first group is 1960 to 1979. We have roughly around 20 people there. Second group is all the batches of 80s. We have individual group for 4 batches because they have around 20 people each. That is 93, 94, 95 and 97. And then we have club 90, 91 and 92 to make one group. 96, 98 and 99 to make another group. And everyone post 2K is in one group. Feel free to have multiple photos with your batchmates as well. So we can have photo before lunch as well. So whoever wants to stay here can have the photo first. Good. So first group will be 1960 to 1979. If you can come forward for that photo session for the group, yeah.
Guys, everybody from 1960 to 1979, please come line up here. We wanted to have a photo by either a decade or a batch, depend upon number of people who's listed. So the first one, 1960 to 1979, please come in here. 1960 to 1979, please come in front.
Up to 79, 60 to 79.
By the way, it's not your date of birth, it's your batch. 1960 to 1979 batch.
With spouses. So you should know your spouse batch.
Okay, is anybody from 1960 to 1970 batch not here, eating or standing or talking? Please come here. 1960 batch to 1979. We're gonna be having a photo in count of 3. 1,